Hello, Irish Zero here. Hope you're all well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. So, I just saw Independence Day Resurgence, the sequel to Independence Day, or ID4, as it was known, and I liked it. Okay, it is getting, I think so far I saw it was like 52% of Rotten Tomatoes, which what you'd expect from. It's a dumb action movie, a dumb Hollywood blockbuster, but it's really, really enjoyable. I did enjoy it from start to finish. I like all the recurring characters. I liked the new characters. They were okay. It didn't have all the kind of dumb movie action movie cliches. It had some, but not all. Judd Hirsch was still way over the top Jewish. He didn't have, I suppose, maybe same amount of part, but he was just as over the top. So if you liked or even cared about that, that's there. Brent Spiner is back, which you saw in the trailer. Not a spoiler. You saw in the trailer he was going to be there. He's there. He actually has a much bigger part in the movie than he did last time, which is cool because Brent Spiner is a great actor. It's great to see Data in big movies. Now, when they first announced that they were going to do a sequel, Independence Day, I think they talked about. I don't know if you're getting any weird glitches where the screen's jumping. It's happening on my screen. I don't know if it'll happen in the video. But when they announced it, they announced we're going to do two sequels back to back. I don't know if they're going to do it this time because I mean they've been saying that for a while. I don't know if they're going to do it this time, but it definitely opens us up to a sequel. I don't know if there's any after scene credits. I didn't look it up. So as like this isn't open in the US, this is just open here in Europe today. It's open in the US tomorrow. So I don't know what what the full story is. Maybe someone will wait behind and see. It's a lot of it is very similar to the original movie, which you'd expect from a film like this. Rather than having one kind of big dramatic speech near the end, this has like a couple of small speeches, and they're not as like douche chilly. Like there is one that's used by Will Smith's son that you kind of see in the trailer. That is a kind of typical, blockbuster Hollywood blockbuster speech, but it doesn't get in the way. In fact, none of the kind of douchey stuff gets in the way. You can still enjoy from start to finish. It's just turn off your brain fun. Not as dumb as Transformers, where you need to turn off your brain. This kind of lets you relax, and visually it's impressive for most part. There were one or two scenes where you're like, yeah, they're clearly in front of a green screen. It was kind of sad not to see Will Smith. Now they don't. I mean, they kind of briefly pass it in the actual movie, but the full details was on the Independence Day Resurgence website, where it kind of gives a brief timeline of what happened between the two movies. And apparently the character died testing some new technology. So I reckon he's considered like a hero. Most criticisms I have of the film are nitpicky, nerdy stuff. Like the world looks, absolutely amazing. We've rebuilt, but it's like we've managed to do all of this in just 20 years. Like, didn't it take like 10 years to build the Freedom Tower from ground zero with all like the political stuff, red tape? It took them like 10 years to build one building that, from what I hear, no one really liked. So, but in Independence Day, we've been able to build entire cities. Granted, we were using alien technology, but it was still kind of, like I said, it's nitpicky. But whatevs. Don't let stuff like that get in the way. You can nitpick after the film, but don't go in saying, okay, I'm going to point out this stuff. It's only Judd Hirsch that kind of took me out of it, because him in the first movie it was pointed out so many times in such humorous ways. But go see it. I'd recommend go seeing Independence Day. It's fun. It's probably the most fun movie you'll see in the summer. We'll have to see for Suicide Squad, but in terms of summer blockbusters, it may be the most fun. I mean, Ghostbusters is, whatever. So anyway, that's it for me for today. So go see Independence Day. Until next time, I say to you all, have a good one.